Hello again. So, this is going to be kind of an odd video. I know I stated in my last video that I don't own a PS4, but lo and behold, I have a PS4 in front of me. So, this PS4 here, I actually got it at a garage sale today. It's a funny story. I live in an area where there's a lot of military, and usually we have like a section like of like condo apartments that just they get rented out to the military really fast because it's a reliable source of income for whoever owns those condos. So it's pretty much all military there all the time. And I was going by a garage sale near my area on the way home, and I decided to stop. I usually go to garage sales and I try to look for like retro games. It used to be really big here. Like you could find a lot of Super Nintendo games, Game Boy games, Sega Saturn, you know, all of these retro style games. But over the years, it's just slowly like faded away. You can't find any of those things anymore. Now it's like more of like the Xbox generation and like the 360 and the PS3. You can't even find PS2 stuff anymore, which is surprising. That stuff used to be everywhere. But anyway, so I saw this and I was thinking to myself, I was like, oh, well, I talked about like if I could get a PS4 for a reasonable price, I'd probably pick one up. And this is the PS4 Fat. So this is the older model. I'm not even sure what the gigabytes is, and it's pretty beat up. Like this thing is like there's like dust all in here. I can clean it up, but I think one of the feet is missing. There's supposed to be like a rubber leg over here in this little crack here, and that's missing. Um, the disk drives looks like it's seen better days. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's pretty dirty in there. And there's just like dirt all around it, like dust. Yeah, this thing is pretty dusty, and it's all scratched up on the top. Um, but anyways, so I saw this PS4 Fat sitting there, and I asked the lady, "Oh, how much do you want for the PS4?" She's like, well, we're getting ready to we're packing up right now, so I'll sell it to you for $50." And I was like, $50, really? So I was a little skeptical at first. I told her, I was like, well, does it work? She's like, well, I have no idea. It's my husband told me just to sell everything. They're getting ready to leave, so um, she said, yeah, my husband just said sell everything, so I don't know if it works. I didn't plug it in. I was all like, oh, well, is there any way we can test it? She's all like, no, which is understandable. You don't want some stranger coming into your house. So I was going to ask her to use the power plug on the outside of the house to see if it at least powers on, but with the PlayStation, if there's no HDMI connected, you get an error message right here in the middle. I think it glows orange or red or something um, when there's no HDMI connected. So that would be useless anyway. So I told her, I was like, well, since you don't know if it works or not, can I get it for $25? And she's kind of like hesitant at first, and she's like, I don't know. I was like, okay, well, just take your time, think about it, and I'll come and see you before I leave. So when I looked at the other stuff, I didn't really see anything else interesting there. There was a couple of cameras that they wanted like a lot of money for, like $200 for like a hybrid point and shoot camera. It's like one of those hybrid SLR cameras. And I was like, that's not worth it. I mean, this thing still uses a compact flash card, for Christ's sakes. It's not worth $200. But anyways, so I was getting ready to leave, and I was like, "Oh yeah, what about the PS4?" So they were already packing up. So I asked her, I was like, "Okay, well, did you think about my offer? Will you take 25 for the PS4? Because I'm not sure if it works, and I don't want to spend $50 on something that doesn't work." And she's all like, "You know what? It's fine. You can take it." And I was like, "Okay, cool." So I gave her the money, and I was walking away. She's like, "Wait, we have the other stuff for it too." I was like, what other stuff? She's like, the only thing we don't have is a controller. I was like, oh, that's fine. I have a PS4 controller at home. Um, but she's like, I got some games with it. I'll be right back. So she went into the house and brought out another box. I guess that was out earlier. And this is what was in the box. So HDMI cable and power cable, which I was like, oh, okay, thank you. That's always useful. Um, Call of Duty Black Ops 3 and Battlefield 1. I have both of these for Xbox. But yeah, so these two are in there. And she had these. These were like just there. And I was like, these don't work with the PS4, right? And like this one, like get the PS4 digital version of Call of Duty Ghosts for $10. But yeah. But anyways, yeah. So I was kind of like, okay, well, thank you. And I guess all of this stuff comes with. This is actually a really good one. I don't know if is it 2 discs? I didn't even look. Ah, man. It's missing. Is this a digital? Was it a digital download? Oh, yeah. Redeemable. I don't know. Maybe they never used it. Maybe they never downloaded it. That's okay. Anyways, yeah. So I got all of this, the PS4, these games, for $25, and I thought it was a good deal. So what I'm going to do in this video is I'm going to plug it in and see if it works, and then if not, I'm going to clean it up and talk about it and see if I can open it up and fix it. Alright, so I'll be back in a second. I'm going to get it all connected to the TV. Alright, I have it all plugged in over here on my daughter's TV. So we'll see if it works. So let's turn it on. Oh, here I think is the power button. Okay, blue light. So far, so good. Excuse me, I have a bit of a sinus cold or something. I don't know. Oh, what is this? Checking. Oh, at least it powered on. Alright, this looks like it's gonna. Oh, maybe not. I was gonna say, this looks like it's gonna take a while. Alright, I see a white light on the PS4 now. Sounds like it's restarting. There we go. It seems to be working. We'll have to wait though and see. Oh, what is this? If you unplug AC power recorder indicator on the PS4 is blinking, data loss, corruption, or damage may occur. Oh no, that's not good. Okay. Okay. What the hell? Oh, okay, well, it seems to be working. Is there a way I can wipe the system? Your pom-pom. What the fuck is that? Options. Which one is the options button? I think it's this one. Can I log into this? And maybe delete it? Fortnite and Grand Theft Auto 5. Okay, well, let's see if we can delete this user and just like reset the whole system. Because I don't want this stuff on here. I don't know whose stuff this is. So, where's the settings? There it is. Settings. Now, let's see. system. Huh. Give me a minute. I'm gonna figure out how to delete this. Error history. Backup restore PS using USB device. No. Alright. Yeah. So I'm just gonna take a little cut here, and I'm going to try and figure out how to delete the system. Okay. I'll be right back. So I think I figured it out. It's initialize PS4. I was looking for like reset to factory default. I don't know if they changed it. Like I swear that's how you did it before, but I guess it's like initialize PS4 and then full. Yeah. So we're gonna do that. I mean, there doesn't seem to be too much information on this PS4. Well, I don't really know, but yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. So we're gonna go full, and then we're gonna initialize. Oh, did I push the wrong buttons? I think I pushed the wrong buttons. Nope, that's the right button. There we go. Oh, this needs the internet? Okay. Well, I guess I gotta sign in. Oh. Let me see if I can deactivate this user first. Okay, let's go back. This is kind of complicated. Okay, so I'm just going to take another few minutes and try to figure this out. I got to figure out how to deactivate the user. Is it this one? No? Alright, I'm going to set up the network and try again. Hold on one second. Okay, so it's a few hours later. I got it all running. I'm downloading my old downloads now. My originals, my Street Fighter 5 game that I had. And, I cleaned up the system. It looks a lot better. This is still pretty scratched up, but I know you can buy replacements for this. But yeah, unfortunately, I could not delete the original profile on here because I don't have the password. So I think I'm going to try and go down maybe on Wednesday, that's my day off, and see if I can get in contact with the original owner of this system. I know he's on deployment, but maybe he can give me the password to delete the profile. As far as I know, it's not really going to affect me much, but more him, because this is, I guess you have to activate this to your PSN account or whatever, and this system is linked to his account. Kind of like how with Apple, you know, you have to delete your ID and stuff in order for you to fully unlock the system. But it seems to be working okay now, and I think it's gonna affect him more than me anyway. So hopefully I can get that. But as you can see, it's working. A $25 PS4, working condition with 3 PlayStation 3 games and 2 PlayStation 4 games, which I'm not going to play those because I have them for Xbox. But yeah, that's pretty good. Right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish installing Street Fighter. It's got about an hour left, and then I'll come back and show you guys some gameplay. Alright, it's been a couple days. It's now Wednesday. I started this video on Sunday, February, I don't even know what day that was. Well, today's the 12th. But yeah, so I went down today to where I got this from at the. I got it from a garage sale. This PS4, and I went down to the house today that I got it from. Well, apartment building that I got it from, and knocked on the door. The lady was kind enough to, just try to figure out if she could get her husband's password for this console. But there was no luck. Like the husband said, he hasn't played it in over a year, and he just doesn't know like what the password is anymore. And it could like he gave me a couple to try, and none of them worked. So all in all, I guess that's that. I mean, there's nothing more I can do about it. So that profile is actually just going to be linked to this system pretty much forever. There's nothing I can do to take it off. But I did manage to put my own profile on here, which is awesome. I have it set up right here. So I downloaded a couple of games that I do own. Well, the two games that I do own. I have like others, like Final Fantasy VII and stuff like that, but I don't know if I'm gonna install them on here yet. But as you can see, the PlayStation is working. I do have a bit of an issue. Um, Now remember, this didn't come with any controllers, but I did have my own PS4 controller. This one right here that I had repaired in a previous video. But I have a problem with this controller, and I'll show you guys what the issue is. So this is an old Gen 1 PS4 controller. So we'll start the game. You see everything is working now perfectly. But we'll start the game. So we're going to start Street Fighter 5. I'm sorry for the weird camera angle. I'm on my daughter's TV right now, and I didn't feel like bringing out the rolling chair, so I'm kind of sitting on the ground. Yeah, you can see my daughter's set up over here. This is their bed. Those are their drawers back there. That's our closet. This is dirty laundry. Needs to be washed. Alright, so I have the game started up. And funny thing is with this controller is it doesn't work. Like, it's not working. You see? Like, watch. We'll wait till we get to the main screen, but you'll see that this controller isn't working. Even though it's working fine on the menu and the light is blue, it's synced, I'll show you guys in a second. Let's just get through this. Oh, update. Oh, I wonder if it downloaded the new pack. I got the super upgrade for this game. I wonder if it installed it. Well, we'll see. Oh, one thing I do not like about PlayStation is their loading. It takes so long. Alright, logging in. Yes. Let's try to move this down a hair. Just a little bit right there. That's good. Excuse me. I'm just getting over a cold, so you'll have to forgive me. Alright, so now you'll see this. Usually you'll push X to close it out. Nothing. So anytime I start up a game, I have to do this. So I have a paper clip here. I have to push the reset button in the back of the controller. Okay, and then resync the controller. Okay, and now it should be working. Nope, that time it didn't work neither. Okay, let's try it again. Alright, lights off. Okay, and we'll just push this. There, now it's working. Oh, it stopped working now. No, it's working. Oh, there. Okay, there. So now it's working. That's the thing I bought. Upgrade kit. I just bought that. So, yeah, now that the controller's working, and that's how I have to get my controller to work. And the reason is this button right here. This is the one that I had repaired. This side, there's a little membrane under here that I had replaced about a year ago, and it finally went out. So this stopped working. This button stopped working. So what happens is anytime you boot up a game, the controller will freak out and it doesn't know what to do, so it just locks up and you can't use it anytime you start a game. So I ordered another membrane. This was a China one that I got for like $3. I actually ordered the PlayStation brand one, which was a little more. It was like $9 just for this one membrane, but I ordered two of them just in case. But yeah, that's why I have to do that stupid reset with the controller every time. This button doesn't really matter in Street Fighter. You don't use it very often, so if you use it at all. But yeah, okay. So yeah, that's it. The PlayStation is working. It works great. As you can see on the menu here, everything is working. The Street Fighter is working. Yeah, I have my profile on here, and I have all my old games that I can download and add. So yeah, all in all, $25 for this PlayStation 4. And even though it's a fat, I think it was worth it. All right, well, that's going to be it for this video. You guys have a wonderful day.